going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. So good to have you here. Today I am going to do another movie that you should have seen. And because it is close to October, I figure I'd do a horror flick or a scary movie or whatever. So, movies you should have seen. Let's go. All right. This movie came out in 1994 and it is called In the Mouth of Madness. Now, full disclosure, I don't do scary movies, which is crazy because my favorite author is Stephen King. I used to read Stephen King's as like a little kid, and I continue to read him all the way till now. Christopher Pike stories. I don't know if y'all know Christopher Pike, but he wrote like teenage horror books back in the '90s, early '90s, late '80s. So it's crazy that I love horror books, but I don't do horror movies, and I think I know why. Lit. Did nope.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Here's the thing. I don't do horror movies. I'm gonna leave it at that. Maybe one day I'll share the story with y'all. But I do like a good movie though, and sometimes a good movie is a horror film. And In the Mouth of Madness is one of those movies. Now, let me give y'all a description. It came out in 1994. Right. I was a junior in high school in 94. But I didn't see it in 94. I didn't see this movie until I graduated until like 95. But it starred Sam Neill, Jorgen, yep,
Bruh.
John Glover, and a few others. But this was not a very well known movie, at least to me. You know, being from New York, while I was in Syracuse in '94, graduated in '95, moved with my mom in Long Island, New York, and not a lot of people knew about this movie. Apparently, it was a tribute to H.P. Lovecraft because apparently there are many references to his stories and themes, and the title of the movie is actually a play on one of his novellas, At the Mountains of Madness. So here's the story, and I'm gonna do my best to tell you this story without ruining the movie for you. But there's this horror novelist named Sutter Kane who goes missing. So they bring in his publicist or publishers bring in an insurance investigator who is Sam Neill. Sam Neill is of course from Jurassic Park, right? To find him. So Sam Neill's calling bullshit, like Sutter Kane's not missing. This is all part of trying to push his latest book because he's got this book that's out. But then weird stuff starts happening, and essentially people start going crazy who have read his book. And I'm gonna leave it at that because if I tell you any more else, it'll spoil the movie. But this movie is crazy. Like it makes no sense, but it makes perfect sense after you watch it. It's like one of those movies that the whole time you're like, what? What? Get out of here. Are you serious? The fuck was that? Huh? Wait a minute. But then when it ends, you like, yo, oh, wow. That was insane. And by the way, um, the people who put out In the Mouth of Madness, y'all owe me some money. Y'all owe me some money. I'm gonna tell you why. Because back in the '90s, you know what I'm saying, I was a young man, and yeah, I would have people come over, females or whatever, what have you. You know what I mean? And they would say, "I want to see a horror movie," and I would put it in the Mouth of Madness. Sometimes I'll have my people come through and they'd be like, "Yo, yo!" Everybody came to my house because they knew I had the latest movies. Like my parents had a crazy movie collection, which is why I now have a crazy movie collection because of my parents. That since I was a little one. But anyway, so everybody would come through the house and be like, "Yo, what you got?" And I'd be like, "Oh, yo, y'all gotta see this movie In the Mouth of Madness." So y'all owe me some money because there are thousands of people out there right now that would have never discovered that movie had it not been for me.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit?
So I'll send y'all my cash app. But it is a crazy movie. I now with that being said, in full disclosure, I haven't watched it in a while. You know what? I might watch this again. I gotta find it though. But what a great movie! It is so it's just one of those movies that's just like, are you kidding me right now? Like it's just so crazy that it's good. So if you're looking for a horror movie, maybe you didn't check this one out. You're looking for something with a little '90s feel to it. This is not a slasher film. This is a psychological sci-fi creatures, monsters, brain fuck. That's the best way I could describe it. But In the Mouth of Madness, great time, man. I've had many fun evenings because of this movie. So maybe you can too. Check it out. 94. Wow, that was a long time ago. But anyways, In the Mouth of Madness, that is movies you should have seen. Do me a favor, as always, if you like the content, click that like, click that subscribe button, and do me a favor, share with other people. We're doing a lot of great things. Thank you so much for stopping in. Until the next one. Peace.